yo guys, Causey, I'm back from the video, and I am really pissed off right now because I did just record most of this video, but then I realised that turns out I wasn't. My mic was muted. My mic is muted. So now I have to tell the story all over again. So basically, this is the story of the time I hopped the fence and went and kind of got caught skipping school with a group of mates. So basically, for the purpose of this video, we're gonna have me, my best friend Tiffany. Um, these are all fake names, by the way. And then Henrietta and Bob. Let's just say that, yeah. So then, so basically, what happens is, it's at. Oh my god, I can't speak. At PE, when we're doing PE, we come back in to get changed back from PE. So then, after we get out, it's break time, and Tiffany and a group of friends, and you know, Tiffany, Bob, you know, Henrietta, and Dave, I think. Yeah. So we decide to skip. So at break we sneak onto the field, which we do by crawling under the fence. And then so I got under first because I'm not a muscle basically. So I get under first, and I grab everyone's bags and I run to the other side of the field where there is a massive forest area. Well, not massive. There's a forest area where we chill. But we're not allowed there obviously because you know forest area, but at the back of the field and teach you can't see. You get the point. So then we see a group of people come out for PE. So, oh wait, I've just remembered a key detail that I forgot. Basically, Dave wasn't actually initially gonna skip with us. Because what happened was we went into the forest. We went into the forest, and then Dave was already there. So we all decided to just chill. When we see a group of people come up for PE, they come like right near to the forest, so we have to be quiet. So we just chill there, being quiet, eating sweets. And then when they start to head in, we head out. We hop over the fence at the back of the school, so then we get like out of the school. So we're not in the school anymore. We all hop over, but Henrietta says that she don't want to go because you know she's scared. Like, what do you expect? It's her first time skipping a lesson, let alone hopping the fence. So then me, Bob, me, and Dave, we go further into the woods because I know this woods, I know where I'm going. So we keep going, getting stung by thorns, blah blah blah, because you know it's a forest. But then Bob and Tiffany decide that they don't want to go any further because they're not sure, because all our phones are dead and we're not sure what time it is. So they don't know if they're going to be late or not to the next lesson. Or whatever, they're scared basically. So then me and Dave keep going, and we go to basically a lake. It used to be a lake, but then it got dried up, and around like just after winter, it turns back into a lake. So we go to the lake, and we just chill there for a bit, and then we just go back. We go back out of the lake, and we go to my secret den.
One friendly operator remaining.
My secret den is partially a sewer. Basically, what you do is you go to where there's a fence, and there's a hole in the fence. So what I've done, I've put a wooden pallet um, wooden pallet covering the hole so people can't see. And then whenever we need to go into the secret den, we just push the pallet over and chill and go in there and then put the pallet back up so no one can see us. And the sewer thing, it's kind of like a manhole. It's a manhole, yes, and there's a ladder going down into the sewer, basically. And yeah, I'll go there. Me and Dave say hi to Pennywise, and we're just chilling. At this point, we need to go back to school because, we might be, we need to go back to school. It's kind of dead. It's kind of dead, to be honest. So we go back, and then just as we're nearly back, I realise that I've left my tie's gone. So I'll go back. So we run back to get my tie. We get it, and then we go back, and then we go back, and we hop back over the fence to get into school. So then we hop over the fence, but as Dave is giving me a leg up over the fence, two kids run into the forest because it's lunchtime, and people always hide there at lunchtime away from the teachers, just chilling, swearing, climb up trees, stuff like that. Kid stuff. And then so they run into the forest and they scare us. We get proper shock. Well, we don't get proper shock, but you get the point. It makes us jump. And then Zach, who was literally not Zach, Dave. Oh, by the way, Zach wasn't a real name in case you were wondering. I just really like the name Zach. Well, I used to. I don't anymore. But anyway, so Dave was literally giving me a leg up as these kids ran in. So then he got scared. He got jump scared basically and let go. And then my hand dug into the spike on the top of the fence. So I'm hurt. And then these boys see that's what's happened, and they run back out. They peg it, they're gone. So then we just hop back over the fence, and we go to first aid because my hand's fucked. I say because I'm all bloody because I had to climb over blah blah blah, and at one point I had to crawl under a fence. So what do you expect? So then we go to first aid and we just say that I was having a grappling match, but then I fell on a stone, which somehow they believe. And I wash it, I get plaster, blah blah blah. We're all good, and then we go to our next classes, and then I find out that Tiffany and Bob didn't come back. So then we run. We wonder where they are. We're like worried and that. Turns out what happened was they jumped over the fence. They tried to jump back over the fence, but they couldn't do it because I don't know. Somehow they couldn't do it, even though there was two massive rocks there to help you. But yeah, so what happened was they asked someone in the forest for help getting back over. Like giving them a leg up and something. But instead, someone ran out and got a teacher, which is bad. The teacher tells them not to hop in the fence and just walk round the other side of the woods, because the other side of the woods is a park near my school, which the teacher can easily collect them from and that. So apparently, what happened was they went around there, but they got lost, and then they managed to get back to the school. So I get pulled out of maths, which is the lesson I was in. So then I've got isolation obviously with my shooter. So stuff's happening, we're just chilling. Isolation ain't that bad. Like for some reason I only got like an hour and a half of isolation. Like that's weird. Like I hopped the fence, cut my hand open, and they give me a half They give me not even a half isolation. No, okay, mate. So then, yeah, definitely. Don't fuck this. Tiffany is Bethany. Yeah, Tiffany's Bethany, and Dave is some kid called Carter. Um, so then, so me and Carter get to the where we have the DCA, the office, to our office, and Bethany and um, Bethany and Bob are there. I'm not going to say Bob's real name because don't know, don't want to. Don't know, it's Zach. His name's Zach. So then, we get to isolation. Bethany tells me the story. Bethany tells me what happened, and yeah, that's it. That's the story. That's how I kind of got caught slipping. Oh, by the way, Zach snaked us all out. Zach's a fucking twat. But he can go fuck himself. Fuck Zach. So yeah, that's the story. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell to be updated in my videos. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching.